Hello guys. Okay, this is take 3. I know, ridiculous. It's not even that important. There's noise in the background because the birdies are noisy. My hair is wet and I have my new glasses on because my eyes are getting ice. So now let's get into the diary entry, and this one is from March 12th. 12, 12, 12, the number 12. So the March 12th. Why was that so hard for me to say? Okay. Anyways, so obviously this is an old one. This is like a month and a week or so ago. Yeah, so I'm going to read this to you. This one's a little bit brief, and then the next one's a little bit more in depth. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so dear diary, I have just been on a 4-day bender, including almost all of the insanity that alcoholic adventures and me involve. It started on Thursday at Rick's with my old friend James and a few of his friends. Then a guy called Cameron came up and joined us, and we were just chatting. Then I heard James say something about when someone smiles, so he left. Not sure whether I hurt his feelings. Apparently he passed on a vulgar comment to Cameron before leaving. So that's all I say about that night. Friday, there was the gunman at my work. So I had a few drinks. So Friday there was a guy with a gun at my work, and I had to wait for Kim, I'll explain in a bit, after work so I could take him back to mine. Maddie bought me a few drinks, but it was an early night all in all. Kim was a guy that I met at Soundwave super momentarily, and it sounds really stupid. It does. It sounds stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. Women and girls and ladies and people do not do this. I thought that because somehow he found me on Facebook. I think I added one of his friends out of courtesy or whatever, and then he added me. So we were talking on Facebook, and he was saying how he wanted to get away from Sydney and he needed a break. And I said, if you're ever in Brisbane, you could always crash here. Like, just out of courtesy, just thinking he will never do this. He's just being hypothetical, and I'm just being hypothetical of his hypothetical. The next thing he tells me is he had tickets booked for next week. So he stayed at my house. Oh, but wait, it gets better. Saturday I took him to Fat Louie's and Rick's, which are my 2 favorite places to drink. And then he basically said I was fat and had dopey eyes, so I felt like shit. I basically spent most of the time not talking to him, not even looking at him after this, and texting furiously, because I had no idea what to do. This guy was staying at my house. I couldn't just ditch him. I couldn't just be like, wow, that hurt, get fucked. So anyways, Chris, which is a friend of mine, Chris and Tia are a couple friend of mine from back in high school, called and invited me to my friend Vivian's birthday party. She was turning 21. I think she had put it on a group that I wasn't a member of, so I got a call from Chris saying come to Viv's 21st. And I got drunk because it was basically free alcohol. Kim wanted to leave before me, so he left and I crashed at Vivian's house. Sunday I spent the day chatting with Raul, one of the guys from this group of people, Vivian and Vivian's parents, who got back that day. Then on Sunday evening, Martin called to have me come and hang with him. So I think this is when I went to a pub where they do $2 burgers, and then we went back to his place, and I remember this. This was really a good night, actually, because then Martin's friends Len and BJ came round, and they brought this. Then, this was Len and BJ's vodka was strong and didn't taste like vodka. Somebody mixed it with goon too, so the night was crazy. So basically what happened was, I think Len and BJ brought over goon, which is like really, really cheap, bad wine. Do not drink goon. And then there was vodka as well that was just really flavorless, so you couldn't tell that it was alcoholic. It was just really like not even there. So I think, who was I sitting? I must have been sitting next to BJ, and Len was over there. Maybe it was the other, yeah, one or the other. And see, but even by this stage, I was pretty memory gone, and the drink was pretty much just vodka and goon. And then someone commented, "That's really strong," and I was like, "Gives a go, come on, gives a go." So I had some. I was like, "No, it's not," and they just kept pouring vodka into it, and I just kept drinking it. Don't do these things. I promise they do not get you anywhere. And then obviously it was a very crazy night after that. Not a pretty crazy night. Like, not crazy in a pretty way. Crazy, ugly. Ugly, crazy. Ugly, crazy. But that's the night that I met Len. That's when I met him. And then looking back, I don't know how or why I do these things, but I also don't know how to stop or if I want to. Hopefully it's not actually a genuine problem. I've run out of referrals for Candace, my psychologist, so unfortunately I need to wait a week to see her, and this might not be brought up, which I think it was. I'm not sure. I really don't know what's going on with my life. Maybe I never will, and then I sign off with I might go film or something. So basically that was kind of, I looked back and I was like, I've been drinking 4 days in a row. That's crazy. That's actually legitimately crazy. Yeah, and I was just kind of like in shock. I was like, I don't know how I do these things, and I don't know if I really care. And then not knowing whether I care or not is a little bit of a concerning factor. Anyways, March 13th, this is a pretty funny one. Dear Diary, last night I got a textbook of a text message from Kim basically saying that I broke his heart. Somewhere in the, I don't know, hour worth of show that we were watching together at Soundwave, he had fallen in love with me. And then I continue with, I'm sick of being put in that situation. I am not the kind to fall in love with, so please do so at your own risk. Why do men find women they don't know so attractive? Why am I so tantalizing? I'm just a girl with serious issues and a crazy lifestyle stemming from a crazy life. I'm also a very fat girl at the moment, which bothers me something serious. I'm scared to go to the doctor next week. I don't know, I know she won't even notice my weight or anything, but going there with my sick thoughts and the questions she might ask. I remember her asking if I remember once she'd asked me if I had an eating disorder. I'm now wanting to get sick again. So this is at the stage where I wanted to have my eating disorder again. I don't know if I really have an eating disorder, but this is where I was kind of like, I am willing to stop eating. But for now, nobody knows that the food guilt and the calorie or fat, about the food bargaining, the food guilt and the calorie or fat bargaining. So basically, when I get sick, and I probably will refer to it as being sick, everything I eat is kind of like I choose not to eat beforehand. So I'll be looking at a meal and going, I don't want to eat that because I will feel so bad afterwards. So there's like the actual food itself, as much as you want to eat it, you know, I'm going to feel so bad later on. You just feel so guilty about it. And then because of that, you're kind of like, okay, I just ate, let's say, 2 slices of toast, so I have to skip lunch because that's too many carbs and not enough fiber. So you could do this food bargaining where you're like, this or that, you know, or you've just eaten this much, so go for a run. You've just run this much, so you're allowed to have lunch. It's disgusting. But that was that little paragraph. I don't want to go to work today, or any day ever for that matter. but for now I must. Hopefully I don't get too many interruptions from Adam. And oh yeah, there was this weird stage after the gunman where these people from Maya that I didn't even know just decided that they were my best friends. So it's like, hopefully I don't get too many interruptions from Adam and Jing, etc. And hopefully nobody else feels the need to love me. I'm surprised I haven't felt it for anyone in a while, but I'm not complaining, just commenting. Ready time now? Work later. Oh well. But yeah, basically by this stage I was saying I haven't felt anything for anybody in a while, and normally I'm the one who's kind of like in love with everybody. I kind of like, yeah. Oops. So, or maybe that was meant to be brekkie time now. Work later. Something. I don't know. But basically that was the 12th and the 13th of March. So you can see what my life is kind of like sometimes. Sometimes I drink. I'm gonna take these off now. Yeah, sometimes I just drink way too much, and I don't know whether that's a problem or not. I don't know. Pretty sure the lighting right now is pretty shit because the sun has begun to set more. But I guess this is why I do these, because sometimes you just kind of feel the need to drink. Yes, or not. No, it's not that. It's just you just don't stop. So, in that, you can kind of see that I drank for 4 days straight, pretty much. I didn't drink during the days. It was like 4 nights in a row. But still, that's pretty crazy for someone who a year ago said they would never touch alcohol. Yeah, and that's basically what comes of it. You meet people, and then crazy things happen. And you kind of look at yourself going, how? Why? What? How? What is this? Yeah. So that is those 2 days. And I don't know, those were 2 tough days in my life. So, whoa, my eyeballs. Sorry guys, I just had a shower, so I'm not wearing any makeup, and my hair's wet, like I said earlier. But I thought I might as well get something up for you, because Tuesday is the day I normally upload on. And I'm going to go have some tea. So I hope that this kind of helped you, and I hope that you guys are feeling well, and I hope that this has kind of helped inspire you to, if you're suffering from something similar, if you ever looked at yourself and thought, what? This is insanity. That you kind of have something to relate to, and that maybe I've helped you. If you subscribe, I am doing a 200 subscribers contest giveaway, yay! But yeah, my voice may be really bad because I think I'm getting sick, and now I'm just talking about random things that are facts, like I have a makeup brush. That is a fact. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed or feel better or anything. I don't know. I felt like getting it out there. And you guys will see me in the next video, which hopefully will be a 200 subscribers giveaway. Otherwise it'll be something else fun too. So you just won't get anything for it. Anyways, I love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this, and please have a lovely, beautiful day or night or evening or morning or whatever you're up to, wherever you are, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.